Hello boys and girls, I'm going to do a 3-part series on line plot, bar graph, and pictographs. This one right now we're going to talk about pictographs. Graphs are used to show information in many different ways. They are quick and easy to read. So we're going to focus on pictographs, and there's very important skills in reading a pictograph that I want to explain to you. So we're going to come up and look at some graphs that I already have up here. The main thing before you start counting things and looking at the how many are in each row and the data that is trying to come across, the first thing that you guys should always look at is the key. Every bar graph that is already made for you is going to have keys. And the key is the number you are counting by. So up here we have rows. And I know you guys want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. Okay, but the key thing is looking at the key. Instead of counting by ones all the time, now we have to count by tens, and sometimes we're going to have to count by twos, and sometimes we're going to have to count by fives. So if I look up here, and if I want to know carnation, I'm actually going to have to count by 10, 20, 30, 40. So the carnation would be 40. And a lot of the times when you look at pictographs, there are half pictures. So instead of counting 10, 20, 30, 40, now I have to figure out what is half of 10. Go ahead and think in your head, what is half of 10? Very good if you said 5. So now I got to count 10, 20, 30, 40, and half of this picture is 45. So I would write 45 when I'm doing this pictograph. And when I'm doing pictographs, it's very important is get all your numbers down. Don't worry about the question. Get all your numbers down. Then you can just look at the numbers rather than having to keep counting each time. Okay? So that is one of the key things that I want you guys to focus on. As soon as you see a pictograph, look at the key, find out what you're counting by. The second is this one that always confuses. This word right here is or. Okay? We talked about in class the and word. And hopefully we remember in class, what did we talk about? When we see the word and, we do what operation? If you said add, that is excellent. Same thing with pictographs and bar graphs. As soon as you see this word or, that is also an addition word. Okay, so make sure we're focusing on that word. So now we have and the word or as an addition word. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at the next page. We are going to create one now. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to create a pictograph. Most of the time, when we create pictographs, we can use our own pictures. This one's telling us to use an ice cream cone, but when creating them, I would just use a circle. So we're going to be given data up here. Okay, it's going to tell us what our circles / ice cream cones that are used. So each of these circles that we make is going to be 2 votes. Okay, so let's go to chocolate, and then we have 8. Okay, so instead of counting by ones, we're going to count by 2. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now we have vanilla at 7. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, and I'm just going to draw half a circle, and that will indicate 1. Okay, chocolate chip, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, half a circle. Cookie dough up here, we have 8, so we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, and strawberry we have 5. We have 2, 4, and then half a circle. So that is how you create them. I know the key says ice cream cone, but I would stick to a shape I know how to draw, and I would stick to a shape I know how to draw half of. So doing like an ice cream cone or smiley faces or things that are tougher to decipher between big and half. Okay, so let's go down to another one that we're going to create, and this one has a different key. So this key is each of these are $5. Okay, And it says use the circle with the dollar sign in it. So we're not going to use the dollar sign. We'll just keep with the circles. So John has 75. We're going to count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, Carter has 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Logan has 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then Andrew has 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now, since the key is 5, there really is no half of 5 that we can draw. Okay? So I hope you guys better understand on how to answer questions using pictographs with the and or, and also how to make the pictograph. Okay? Hopefully everyone's doing well, and have a great day.